today, I am showing you guys the death skill, what it's like, quick overview of the skills in Pow Vista, okay? From left to right, up to down here, we got skateboarding, strength, hit points, fire, water, nature, electric, death, earth, steel, and ice. Earth, steel, and ice are still not released, but the most recently released skill is the death skill. And when we open up the death skill guide here, we can see that we have two things to think about when we're thinking about the death skill. We got tasks, which are possible groups of NPCs that can be assigned to you to defeat and to collect Deathcarbon from. And then we have moves, which this is the reason why you train the death skill, okay? You want to level up the death skill so you can enchant skateboards with the highest tier moves that have the highest strength bonus. And so when I look at my character here, I can see the strength bonus that I have on this board. This is the weakest possible bonus you can have on a board, okay? This is plus 10 strength. Every skateboard, when it has no move enchanted to it, has only plus 10 strength. But you can also enchant every skateboard with every tier of move. So any skateboard that you just like the aesthetic of, you can power up to be strong and competitive. Okay, so as I go to OG Island here, I can see myself over here, my twin, as you might put it. But I'm heading over to Skelefriend because the very first thing I'm going to do here to demonstrate to you guys what the death skill is all about is I'm going to go to Skelefriend, figure out what my task is, because this is what any of you who wants to train the death skill, this is what you can do, okay? I log in here. I'm on my daughter Ada's account. She's only got level 7 death, but I'm about to level her up to level 10 because level 10 is what you need for the first move that you can enchant to a skateboard, okay? So we're going to be able to get from level 7 to level 10 in one task, I think. Okay, so here I am with Skelefriend here. I'm going to talk to him. And he says, the werewolves carry the Deathcarbon curse. I feel it. They must be defeated until they are cleansed. As for my own curse, it is eternal, unbreakable. Free the werewolves from this darkness and then return to me. Okay, so this is how it works. Skelefriend assigns you a random task out of all your unlocked NPCs, and once you finish it, you can go back to him to get a new task. All right, so werewolves. Werewolves are nature type, which means their attacks do nature damage. So what I want to have, since I'm water type, my defense is water type, I'm going to be at a disadvantage to them, and since my attack right now is electric type, I'm also going to be at a disadvantage to nature, okay? So check it out. When I open up the Powdex here, I can actually scroll down to werewolves. Let's see. And I can see that their weakness is fire and ice. So I want to have either a fire or an ice skateboard. Their attacks are nature type, so their attacks are going to be weak against fire, nature, or steel, okay? So thankfully, I think I have one of those hoodies here on this account. A fire, nature, or a steel. So I'm going to use my goblin hoodie I have here. I'm going to go ahead and equip it. And then I'm going to use a fire-typed skateboard. And that looks great. Okay, so I'm geared up. I think I'm going to be good without even bringing food to attacking the werewolves because I'm just going to knock them off the cliff. And let's see how this goes. Okay, so here I am in Wildering Forest. And I'm jumping over to the werewolves over here. So you can see already they're bubbling up, which means they have that Deathcarbon curse. My task has come up in the top left corner here. I have 0 out of 80 werewolves defeated. By the time I get 80 werewolves defeated, let's see, what combat level are they? How much experience do I get per werewolf? Let's find out right here. Oh my gosh, can't even hit them. Okay, so I knocked one off. So how much experience? 14 per... What? Werewolf hoodie? Werewolf hoodie on the first kill? Is that crazy?
I think Ada's account is just so lucky.
You think her account's lucky? Oh my gosh. That's insane. Okay. So this is a great example of why we added the death skill in the first place. We wanted to give an extra incentive to defeat enemies because you never know what hoodies you might get when you're not even looking for them. So this is just absolutely insane. We just started the night off here with a werewolf hoodie. In 2 seconds, she's going to be so happy I got this for her. I think by the time I'm done with this task, I'm going to have enough death experience to be at level 10 where I can enchant my first skateboard with my first move. So that's going to be sick to show you guys that process. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so already halfway through my task here, I already have 10 death. Since I'm already level 10 and almost level 11 death, I think I'm not even going to finish this task, and I'm just going to go show you guys what it's like to enchant a skateboard with the tier 10 move. So this is the move that requires level 10 death to enchant a skateboard. I'm going to try to pick Ada's favorite skateboard that I think she's going to want to enchant with the move, and I'm going to put the tier 10 move on it. Okay, so let's make it to OG Island. Okay, so that furnace over there in the distance is what I'm going to be using to enchant the skateboard. I think that Ada's favorite skateboard is probably this Nature COS skateboard. I think she's going to like that one the most. So let's enchant that one with the tier 10 move. What we're going to need for that, based on the skill guide, is 20 Deathcarbon and 10 nature cores. Okay, thankfully this account already has all the nature cores we need. So I'm scrolling down. I'm just going to withdraw all the nature cores. And then I'm going to also withdraw all of the Deathcarbon that we have on this account. And then I'm going to take that up to that furnace out there in the distance. Okay, let's see this. Okay, so here we are. We're going to the furnace here. We're pressing Enchant Nature COS Skateboard. And then we're going to choose. You can see here, when we choose a different enchantment, it's going to say you need level 40 death to do that. That's when I clicked on the Nature Kick enchantment. But I'm going to go back to the tier 10/1, and there you go. We got 40 death experience. We actually leveled up with that one. And now our skateboard has a little move icon on it, and it has Fresh Cut as the move, and that's plus 20 strength. And what's cool about this move is you now see a totally different animation. Do you see that cool cutting animation? I think that's super sick. Ada's going to be excited that I got this for her. And I hope that by watching this video, she can understand now a little bit more clearly. What is the death skill? What's the point? Why should I train it? It's so that you can level up your skateboards and have powerful moves so that you can own other people, basically, during PvP, after drop parties, when we do those 1v1s, those fun sparring events. You want to have a skateboard that's leveled all the way up. You want to be a G. You want to be a boss. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'm just going to walk down to OG Island as I do this outro so Ada can be right where she needs to be. In fact, this is where I found her account. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I would love to hear if there's anything that I explained here that was unclear, or if you can think of anything that, any ideas for how to explain these concepts more clearly in game. Like, I think probably the best thing is to do some kind of little bubble in the corner of the screen that gives you tasks that you need to do, that you can do that would benefit your account, and maybe give you little POW buck rewards when you do them. I think that's probably the best first step, because, for example, if you had a little bubble like go talk to Skelefriend and get your first task, enchant your first skateboard with a move, I think that would really help make it clear to players what they need to do. But I'm honestly open to all of your thoughts. Let's hear them. Let's make this game better and better every day that we work on it. Peace out, guys.